Hi, I'm Jackie and Jacob with The Scoop, and we're here with the amazing Casey Quinlan, who speaks on storytelling, patient family involvement, and just a host of other super interesting topics.
And patient involvement, sort of self-empowerment. Because when I came to this through media. I did my share of healthcare stories and then found myself advocating for my parents, and then I managed their care through end of life. So 5 years after my parents died, I got a cancer diagnosis, and I thought, okay, I guess I'm supposed to do something with this. So since then, I've been involved in the e-patient movement and, wrote a book about managing medical care. But the important message that I try to get out is that it's not about patients whining about being, having poor experiences or things aren't working out the exact way I want it. It's really more about both sides or all parts of the continuum telling stories to each other to make the care system improve. And for all of us to work together toward a continuous cycle of improvement. Because there's still a lot of silos. Patients are siloed, providers are siloed, payers are siloed, technology developers are siloed. But bit by bit, I'm watching those brick walls start to crumble and fall. And I'm dedicated to making that happen and having a flat landscape for all of us to play in.
Yeah, now what would it mean to have that flat landscape without those siloed fields?
Well, I think that there'd be a lot more opportunity for rapid transformation and change, rapid discoveries, like your discovery, because you were just a dude who had an idea. And my most recent project is, we created a grassroots sort of bootstrap thing called Patients for Clinical Research. And what we want to do is we want to, among other things, send patients to medical conferences, expert patients about certain conditions, not, some cancer person to an orthopedic conference. But we want to, our goal is to develop a core of citizen scientists so that people like Brett Alder, who did some of his own treatment development, so that people can feel empowered to participate in the full scientific process. So it's not just about care. If all you want to do is make sure that you get your illness resolved, and that's all the involvement you want to have, fine. But if you're interested in more, sort of larger platform, larger system issues, you can be involved, no matter what perspective you come from or what your station in life is.
So kind of like quantified self, and like how's this
quantified self on a global scale, as far as I'm concerned. Yes. So in other words, everybody contributing both their data and their ideas and their, sort of their philosophies, everyone contributing at once so that we can all work together to make this the best life possible for every single one of us.
Awesome. I know you're a huge advocate of sharing data and e-records, so I have to ask, what is this tattoo about?
Okay, well, I got tired of waiting for health information exchange, so I rolled my own. What this does, and it does scan, not all the time, and it really is more of a political statement than a utility thing, but with the password that's inked below it, it opens a page on one of my sites that has my health history, which I can manage. It's the export document from Microsoft Health Vault, and it's got my advanced directive, because all of us need to be able to share our data and have our wishes known and have our preferences known. So I walk my talk.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
I loved it.
Awesome. For The Scoop, I'm Jack Andraka.